Good morning, y'all. Good morning. Happy... Oh, shit. I thought I was on the other end. Happy Thursday to you. It's a beautiful day. The sun is shining. There's raw beef in our hands when I meant to put a loaf of bread in it. What more could we ask for? It is a beautiful, bright day. The clouds are out. The sun is out. In Minecraft, the clouds are out and the sun is just maybe thinking about being out, but it doesn't have to do anything immediately. It's allowed to take its time. We have a couple objectives today. I'm very unsatisfied. Wow, I was staring at the OBS. That was so stupid. I was like looking at OBS. I was like, man, everything feels real far away. I want to get... Oh, hey, yo. Okay. I want to get enough... What do I want to say? What word do I want to use? I want to get enough books so that way we can continue the enchanting table process. Give me that. The other thing I want to do is I really want to update our farm because I couldn't sleep. I was stayed awake by the memories and the thoughts. If I plant stuff here, is that close enough? Does it have to be touching water? Doesn't matter because we're going to change it. I'm unsatisfied with this, and I was thinking about an old world I had where it was a little different, and I think different is better than what we got going on right now. This is not good enough, and I think we're even going to move it because I want it. We have to start expanding the land, you see, because right now this makes it look like this little alcove is not enough. I'm thinking we put the farm over here, something like that, something like this little jam for you. Doesn't this look like farmland? Joe Farmland, the person who invented farming. So I think we're gonna do that. That might be step one, to be honest with you. We have a diamond shovel. There's a pink sheep over there. I'm colorblind. Is that pink? Come here, come here, come here, come here. Not that it's super important. You're gray, I think. Okay. So let's open up this a little bit. Stretch our legs a tad. And I want to build like a... I hear that, but I don't see that. I want to open up this alcove a little bit. And I would like our farm to be multi-tiered, man. I'm thinking like something sci-fi style. Like as if we were attempting to build a Tower of Babel up to the sky. So that way we can all forget our languages but become one and unified. And so unified that we're inseparable from one another. And then shit gets really difficult to understand to be able to differentiate. And we're all going... And everybody else is going... And then we're all fucked because none of us can understand each other. That is how tall I want this farm to be. I want it to give the vibe of like something you would see in Project Hail Mary. Because I saw it, I loved it, and I'm like having that thing where... Because I made the goal and I made the promise that I would not think about that movie or watch that movie until after I'd seen it. I was like, I will not watch or think about this film at all because I would like for my brain to forget it as much as possible. Because once my brain forgets it, then we can go watch it again and I don't even have to think about being well aware of what is to come, what is coming next. I like to forget movies, man. That's one of my favorite pastimes, is to let a movie wash over me, enjoy it, give myself, do a little letterbox review, and then forget it. Because then I get to go back and re-experience it, man. It was easier back when I was like in my way early 20s, or even a little younger, and I was like smoking weed all the time. When I was doing that, goddamn, that was never a problem. Every time I would finish a movie, I could just throw it straight back on and I would be like, whoa, I don't remember this at all. But now things have changed. And a part of that change is that now I remember movies better. And so if I'm going to remember movies better and I want to experience them, that we kind of have to try to forget them also. Okay, so this does work. This should be fine. Not that it's super important because we're going to move it anyways. Let's go get some oak. I fear that we never picked up birch. Could you believe that? Yo, that's my favorite wood in this game, is birch, and I didn't grab it. But we do have birch over there on the across the pond, and by across the pond, I mean like a little bit due east. So we'll go grab that as well. I would like some spruce, my boy. Oh, damn it. Let me go make shears real quick, because I also want vines. Let's close this up. I can just see us falling in it. Falling in. But yeah, I tried to forget the movie. I like tried to let it wash over my brain and be like, I'm not even gonna think about it. But then that damned Harry Styles song keeps popping in my head, and I'm just like walking around thinking about it all the time, and thinking about the scene where the leader of the space lady is singing it. And if that's the case, if it's calling to me that strongly, we got to do something else. What better way to do that than fucking build something that kind of feels the same? I'm saying that it's going to be that vibe. Please understand that once we start doing it, it's going to look nothing like that. What it merely is there for is I want to be able to... I'm thinking taller, not wider. We got to utilize the space better. You know what I mean? Just like we have to do in real life. We have to use the space of... Does bread not keep you full longer than meat? Or are we just running very fast and not thinking very clearly? Which is totally valid, if true. Big if true. I would go to space. Like, without hesitation. I don't care. Yeah, we never grabbed birch. Isn't that crazy? To me, that's crazy. I fucking love birch. I mean, it's one of the 4 horsemen, you know? I never really liked acacia. It's too orange. Too orange for my taste. But there's always room for new explorations and new life. Put me on a rocket ship to Mars right now, and I will go. I will leave everything behind, and I will get my ass in Mars. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's this, like, odd feeling that kind of just radiates through my person. Like, every 2 months, I may have mentioned this, but every 2 months, me and my best friend used to talk about this back when we lived together. You just get this overwhelming urge to, like, go, dude. To just get out of town. Go live in a van down by the river, you know? Or just go be somewhere else. Run away. And I think that's pretty I don't want to fuck with this. How do I achieve you? How do I get honey? What if we had like a little bee farm? We had a bunch of little guys. I guess people do that in real life, and we could do it in here. Yeah, but that feeling, the urge to wander, you could say, the urge to explore. I think it's interesting that all of us who were raised in this generation, it does kind of feel like everything's already been discovered. Now, I'm sure that's always been a feeling. Excuse me. I'm sure that has always been a feeling that was prevalent in people's lives. You know, I don't want to take that away from people who were experiencing that before. But when you are, as a child, dude, I'm falling down this mountain like my legs don't work like they used to before. All right, Ed Sheeran, dude, I was dating a girl when I was in high school, and she was really into Ed Sheeran. Like, that was like her dude. She loved Ed Sheeran, and I wasn't a huge fan, but I remember she would be like, "Do you want to hear a really cool rap song?" I was like, "Yeah." And then she'd be like, "Check it out." And then it was Ed Sheeran be like, "Shoot-a-pop, and then elevator, and I'm going up, but then it's coming down," or something like that. I can't remember the exact lyrics. She was like, "Isn't this cool?" I was like, "It's all right." And when you're raised in a time where from your earliest age, there are maps all around you, you know, everything is what appears to be already built and discovered. How could you not think that, you know? It's not like there are nearby planets that we're conquering. I guess there's Mars, but we all know that that's a far shot into the future. Born too early to explore space and born too late to explore Earth. I guess just because it's already been discovered doesn't mean that... Just because something has already been discovered doesn't mean that we should ever reduce our own personal discoveries. Maybe I won't discover, like, Gabon in West Africa, but I could still discover it for myself and experience it myself, and an experience that I have not had. So whenever I think about like Mars or anything like that, dude, put me on the next ship, man. I understand that I don't have a scientific mind. I may not be very helpful in that venture, but I could be like the personality hire, you know what I mean? I could do stand up and do jokes specifically and exclusively tailored to our experience. Get up there and be like, man, space food, am I right? Anyone else sick of MREs? I know you are, Sarah. And then I look over at a girl named Sarah, and I'm like, well, every time Sarah uses the one person bathroom for all 30 of us, ew. Sarah, you gotta get it together. Quit eating the beans and beef MREs, girl. You know what I mean? And then everyone in the crowd would be like, oh my gosh, I totally get that. Because there's only like 80 of us, and we've all become so close and bonded by experience. I think that would be a hit, man. I would never even have to think about material. I would just walk around and be like, John, what'd you do today? And he's like, well, after we did, would you need to do hypersleep if you're going to Mars? No, right? I imagine it's like a good amount of travel. Don't get me wrong. But I don't think you would have to like go down for the big sleep. But I would just go be like, hey, John, what have you been doing? He was like, well, the only thing I can look at is outer space and the great expanse. And each time I do, I get this sense of transcendence. A metaphorical version of transcendence now become literal, because all I've ever known, all that I've ever existed, every person I've ever known is right there on that pale blue dot. And I go, wow, John, that's crazy. And John goes, yeah. But like by day 14, I just kind of went back to jerking it off in my cabin. I don't know why I said jerking it off. As though it is a, uh-oh. Why is that? Hold on. I'm doing bits, and then now that's not going. Are you alive? You are alive. It was just my silly laptop. Okay. John's like, dude, I'm enlightened, dude. I get it, man. I looked at the earth. I looked at the moon. I looked at all these things around us. Let's light this up. Let's light this place up a little bit too. Just that way, when we are trying to come home, it's a little bit easier to find our way, you know? Because right now, we kind of like live in a valley, bro. We're like in like SoCal, dude. It's a little bit more difficult to discern where our home is. But if we have a lighthouse, if you will, a light hill, fuck off. Are you just gonna float here? You good? Because I don't want to fuck with you just yet, but eventually I would like to. John's like, yeah, we're back at John. John's like, dude, I already jerked off, man. I've looked out at the great expanse of space on our way to a new planet to colonize and keep the human race alive. Dude, if we're traveling to Mars and I've already looked out at the blackness of space enough times, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm done. I'm going back to my cabin. I'm gonna jerk it, and then I could get up and do stand-up material for all the people on the spaceship to Mars. You know, I'm not gonna be able to lift many heavy things. No, just kidding. I'll be in space. I could lift so many heavy things. Oh shit. But I could be like the Mars personality hire, bro. Put me in the game, coach. I'm so ready. And I get that, like, because I mentioned that to somebody. Oh my god. I mentioned that to somebody. And they're like, yeah, but you would never get to see Earth again. I was like, yeah, that's true. But then I'm like one of the few people who get to live on Mars. I've read Andy Weir. I've done Project Hail Mary. I love The Martian. Dude, I'm ready. Sign me up, dude. I'm seated, seat buckled in, dude. Let's go. You think I want to stay? No. Ah, fuck. What are you holding? All right, we're good. We're Gucci. We're literally Gucci Mane, and right now they're upset and they're mad because our swag is so different. All right. I think we have enough wood. We've gotten a shit ton of wood. What if I do this, bud? What does that do? All right, anyways. Now I think we're ready to build our guy. I wanted some more logs because I didn't like how we were kind of planking everything. Given this is our first little starter home, it's time to to expand the world, to give ourselves another juncture to work with, another material, another medium. God has handed us a paintbrush and asked us to paint. Who are we to deny? Who are we to deny? I'm gonna close this off. Just because it's fucking with my feng shui. My mustache just got in my mouth. Man. Bro, probably the next time I stream, all of you who don't watch. So it's not gonna matter to you whatsoever. I'm getting a huge haircut. My hair is like long, my beard is long. I felt that if I was in my grad program, it was a good way to reflect my pain and turmoil and my tiredness and exhaustion. But now that that's over, man, I'm ready for a haircut. And I think the best part is gonna not have every time I eat something, I gotta go like this. I gotta bring like my mustache to the side and look like a pirate, bro. Dude, I do look like a pirate. Hold on. This is important. How about them apples? Oh shit, a wandering trader. Hold on. Dude, look at that. I hate it. We're not doing it. But hold on. What do you have? Oh shit. Okay. Let's get our gems first. Just kidding. Let's kill this guy first. We go bang, 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 and we back up. We go bang, 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 and we back up. Now you're dead. Suck my dick. All right. I need to talk to you so that way you don't despawn, please. Hello. Okay. You have fire coral block. I know we all hear it. You know what I mean? Okay. What is this? Dye. Pointed dripstone. We can make an infinite lava source. Isn't that a thing? So let's get that. I mean, acacia's not... What is that? Acacia's not... Oh, shit. Hold on. I've got potatoes for you. You come here. Come here, my friend. Don't just leave me in the dust. I've got potatoes for you. And on top of potatoes, I've got... Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Okay. And then let's grab our emeralds. Fuck. Where the fuck are our emeralds? Okay. Mon frère. Mon cœur. I think that's how you say it. Mi amor. Ven aquí. Come here. Where are you going? Boom, 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 boom. Okay, only twice. I'll take that, I guess. Come here. I want that. Give me some of that, dude. Give me some more of that? How many do we have left? Oh, shit. And it cost... Oh, it only costs 1. I'm an idiot. I thought it was costing me 11. And then it went down to 9. And I was like, oh, I mean 10. It was like, oh, no, it's costing me 9. Wheat seeds. We don't need this. We don't need this. There's the acacia, but I'd rather the sapling than anything else. We're not going to take that. What is that? Tell me about you. Okay, don't do that. I don't like that. Fuck it. Fuck it. Give me all of it. I'm only doing that because I want to get that XP and stuff. Where'd your Lamaze go? I don't know either. That's what I'm asking for. Where'd your Lamaze go? I want to turn down the eating. Hold on, I'm going to figure out how to do that. Brother, your Lamaze are gone. And while your Lamaze are gone, we've taken you of all your money. I would be infinitely ready. Motherfucker. Okay, apparently not. Actually, just kidding. That was beautiful and on purpose. We're going to set it up like this. Bang. Bang, 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 bang. We want it to be 1, 1, 2, 3. We did it perfect because that's the only way we know how to do things. That is our only path forwards towards victory. Boom. Fuck off. So this is going to be our little farm, and this time it's going to be vertical. We're going to do it higher because it doesn't need to be lower. It's been lower for too long. We don't need it to be low. Go bang. Bang, 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 bang. Bang, 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 bang. Fuck off. Boom. You know what I've been thinking about that I can't really get over? Whales. They're so big. All right, hold on. I swear to God, this is going to be a semi-intelligent thought. It's just, I don't, what's that thing called? When you are like overwhelmed by like the size of something? To fucking ask your mom. Anyways, that thing where you see something so giant and you can't help but like it almost brings you to tears. To ask your mom. All right. Anyways, I feel that way whenever I see like a video of a whale. I think that's my next objective is I really want to see a whale like in person, up close. I want it to feel like I am one with nature. I get another odd feeling I would like to bring up. Thank you for asking. Whenever I am at the beach, I start to like realize that like if I'm in the we need one more. Wait, what if I do it really fast? That used to be like the strat, right? Boom. You think I forget these things? You think that stuff leaves my body? Daricia. What up, playing solo? I am. I've decided that it was time to play Minecraft. I felt it in my bones, and it had been too long. Every now and then you just get the call, man. And when the call comes, you gotta play Minecraft. I was saying earlier, I don't know if you're still here. It only says one person. Just pop in, say something, dip. But dude, I've been saying, man, the only way to play Minecraft as the good Lord above has intended is every like, I don't know, couple years you go, man, you know what I haven't played in a while? Minecraft. And then when you hop on, you go, whoa, everything looks so different. They've updated so many new things. That's how it's meant to be played. That's as the good Lord upstairs intended. Because then every time I open it, I get all excited and I'm like, what are all these new things? Now there's goats. Now there's I don't know what it's called, but the like Minotaur looking thing is down there and he freaks me out, man. I can't help it. I get down there, I don't even know what it means. But I hear him make spooky sounds. It's freaking me out. Okay. Now the plan is we're going to take all of our wheat, we're going to bring it over here, and then we're going to turn this into a multi-layered system. How high should we do this? 2? No, it's got to be 3. At least 3 high. We're playing for a month. Yeah. Yeah, but you will be bored after playing it for a month, and then after months you will have to get back again. Absolutely. The longest I've ever kept a world alive was back I used to live with a bunch of roommates, and I would play it on the Switch. And if you ever want to see a system be unable to run a game, try playing Minecraft on the Switch, man. The moment you have any sort of mobs around, it is just unhappy. And it is like, whoa, are you trying to play a game that you purchased? You're outside of your mind. That is not what you should be doing. And then you're like, oh, I'm sorry, Minecraft. That was on me for attempting to play the thing I purchased. But that... Oh, shit, I have too many things in my hand. That's fine. Oh, our melons grew. Me when I got to high school. I had that world forever. And I really liked it. I found a village. And I built them a dome for them to live in. So that way they would behave. And they couldn't leave. It was really beautiful. And that was also when I... the only way to keep your world alive is bring your friends to the world as much as you can. It's a good point. That's the only way to keep anything alive, isn't it? We walk around assuming we're all alone, but that's a falsity, man. Everything's better with friends. I feel like we've learned that from every single television or television show or movie we've ever seen, man. That's the goal. Let's put that back. I'm not ready to, but I know that I have to start doing a little bit more of organization, as they say. Bucket achieved. Plants, there we go. Random, boom, bada beep boop. What do we got? Okay, these are drops. So you can go in there. You can go in there. That'll be helpful for when we make our enchanting table. Where'd I get that painting? Got it from the good Lord above. He happened to just drop it. Isn't it? Dude. Isn't that the best one? That's always been my favorite. I can't get over it. He's just a little guy, and he's in a tortilla or something. Or are you talking about the one above the cows? I don't even know what I'm looking at over there, to be honest. But I figured the cows want something good to look at. We like to see good things. We appreciate what it does to our neurons. Might as well. Yeah, that's fine. Skeleton masturbating on a boat? Dude, where else to do it? Or as we were saying earlier, I don't know if you're here for the conversation, but isn't the whole goal of, like, we want to go to Mars? I'm saying, dude, put me on the ship, man. I am ready to go to Mars. I wouldn't be a huge fan of whoever's running it, so to speak. But I just like, dude, I love it here. I love Earth. In fact, I would say Earth is my favorite planet. Favorite one I've been to, at least. But the idea of getting to go somewhere that, like, no one has ever gone, like, if they get, like, a big group together and they're like, we're just going to shoot you off. Sign me up, bro. I will be the personality hire. I'll be there to be, like, cracking jokes, and everyone's like, we're starving because we barely get to eat. And I'll be like, yeah, but check this out. And I'll, like, put chopsticks in my mouth so that way I look like a walrus. And then that way they're like, all right, we got to keep this guy. This guy we at least need to keep. Maybe I can, like, write our history books. I'll be, like, our collective diary historian. But I'll do it all with, like, the same rigor that I do, like, academia. Are you also live on any other platform? No, not yet. Right now, I am a Twitch exclusive. Although eventually, I meant to grab seeds and I didn't. Eventually, I want to try to double up, do it on this and YouTube. But in order to do it on YouTube, you need like X amount of subscribers, and I don't have that number. Fuck. All right, let's build this out a little bit more. We don't need this anymore, so we'll just hippity hop on it as we go by. Ooh, my phone rang. 3 high is good enough. Bang. Dirt. Boom. Fuck. Boom. 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 This is also like my first time kind of ever playing on PC. I my whole life have played on like I of course damn it, whoops. I used to play Minecraft on what's it called? On like the PS3, dude. That was awesome. And that was great because when I had friends who were like, "Oh, something do it on PC." Everyone had to like make a realm and figure stuff out. On the PS3 back in the day, didn't even have to think about it. Hit that slick invite button. Me and all my friends in middle school building our world. It was beautiful. And now I'm like, I'm trying to get more into the world of PC. And I think Minecraft was a good place to start. You just started making content. Yeah, I did it last summer, and it was literally the most fun I've ever had doing anything. And when I realized that, I was like, well, then I don't want to lose that. But I was in graduate school for like 2 years. And that took up a lot of time and mental energy, so I kind of had to take a break. But once I got my teeth in there, dude, and I realized that there's nothing on this world I want to do more than play video games and talk for hours, sign me up. I am seated. My seatbelt is on. Let's do it. Thank you for sticking around, Mr. Wandering Trader. I really don't know where your llamas went, and I can't really help you with that, dude. So I wish you the best, and you're more than welcome to stay. Stay as long as you like. If you want, I can give you more cooked potatoes, and you're the more than welcome to eat those potatoes. All that you like. Good to hear that. Thank you, dude. I'm pretty stoked. It was a good time, but boy, oh boy, am I done. And glad to take a break from it all. Fuck. Am I stupid? Hold on. I am stupid. Hold on. We're gonna go... Actually, what if we just had it like a cascading waterfall like the whole time? Like, just like a straight line that goes down there. Because I was thinking, is this gonna jam everything up? No, see that, like, I like that. I like that a lot. Where'd you get that swag? Dude, I made it, man. He is very swaggy, isn't he? My profile picture, I made that. I was really proud. I found that picture of a cat on the internet, and it became my favorite picture of anything ever. Fuck off. There we go. All saved. Everything's good. No need to panic. And then in Photoshop, I took an eyeball and I put it on his head, so that way he could also see out of Samsara, and so that he is not stuck in the infinite cycle that we are in. I was like, I want you to have the ability to explore. We need more dirt, unless we have more dirt. Do we have more dirt? No. 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 Okay, if that's the case, then let's get to doing a little terraforming, bro. We got the diamond shovel. It's going to last us forever. We don't even ever have to think about it. Just like all other forms of things that will run out. If you don't think about it, it actually lasts forever. That's how they get you. That's how they get you in the mind, bro. Nice idea, though. Thanks, dude. Thank you. I think if we do like one layer, we're just going to slowly chip off the layers of this little hill. This little hill next to our town. And then the town of Pimpopolis, I think, will be looking peachy keen. And then we can keep it. Oh, earlier I was talking about whales. I want to go back to talking about whales, man. They're so gigantic that it gives me this like sense of smallness. It's like the same, like seeing a big building doesn't do it for me, or anything man-made that's big. But like a mountain or like a whale, if I could swim with a whale, life would be complete, man. I feel like we'd become best buds. They could adopt me. I could hold my breath quite a long time. And if anything, I could just suck on its blowhole. You think you would? Do we think we have like enough lung power to like get the air from them, or do you think we would explode? Something customized, drawn one. Something customized, drawn one with this cat on your own idea and your tag and gaming things would look more cool. That would look more cool. Yeah, eventually I want to do emotes and etc. But right now, nothing wrong with the bare bones, baby. Bare bones are what makes skeletons. Skeletons make muscles, and muscles make movement, and movement makes progress. Ain't nothing to worry about. But eventually, yeah. Alright. If I could, like, just join a pod of whales, and I think they would take me in as their own, we'd be golden. We'd be Huntrix level of golden. We'd be K-pop Demon Hunters level of golden. Maybe between that and the Mars thing, maybe my whole jam is I'm just like, I'm ready to go, bro. Let's go. No, that's not true. I mean, I love it here. I love all of existence. It's such a blast. But I think those are also parts of existence that I'm not going to get to experience. And there's maybe jealousy is not the right word, but a yearning, if you will. I yearn for those other experiences as well. Why don't you want to go for it now? I mean, jealous kind of stuff. I jealous kind of stuff. If you're down, you're into it. I will do that for you. I recently American. Nah, and I appreciate that. I'm not really looking at the moment, but that's really cool. Do you make art a lot? Do you enjoy making art? Does the art flow through you like a hunger and a sparkle in your eye and a fire in your heart? I've never been good at drawing. Dude, that's sick. Dude. I always wanted to draw, but I could never... Or not could never. I just didn't like it. Like, I felt like I was, like, good enough, and it was, like, one of those things where I was like, oh, if I practice, I could really get into it. Like, I worked at a tattoo shop for, like, 3 years, and a lot of my coworkers would say, like, hey, you know, like, we're in the slow season, because I didn't actually do the tattoos, but I was just working in the slow season, and they would say, like, hey, you wanna maybe try a tattoo apprenticeship? And I was like, no, not at all. I'll be honest. It's just, I like to write. Put me in a room with a typewriter, I'll write Shakespeare eventually. And like, if there's 1,000 of me and we're all monkeys, Shakespeare's coming out soon. Get ready. But drawing is just something I never had like a super big like hankering for. When I used to play Dungeons and Dragons, or that's not true, I still play Dungeons and Dragons. When I played Dungeons and Dragons with a group I used to play with, I would like draw my character and everything. And I enjoyed it in the fact that it was like done and existed. But the actual like process of drawing, it doesn't like click in my noggin, man. Just can't do it. Can I know why you don't want to go for a customized one now? You're starting now. and what you do and put to the beginning to make your identity. No, thank you. I appreciate it though. I would much rather have the bare bones, because the bare bones make the muscles make the movement. The movement is how we get things schmoving, baby. That's what I'm more worried about. In fact, I think it would be cool to not do that. You guys like my stream title, by the way? I like my stream title. I thought it was very funny. How to Lose a Steve in 10 Days, 2003, featuring Matthew McConaughey and Kate Hudson. Thoughts, opinions? What a flick, huh? I think we have misunderstood the movie How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. We assume that it is an exclusively romantic comedy. Bro, there are sections in the middle where it's a borderline horror movie, bro. That movie is scary. Oops, that's the E button. That movie's scary, dude. There are parts where like she's like purposefully like being the worst person ever, and he's like doing his best to like stay with her, but then also he kind of sucks a little bit. I don't know. I watched it and I was like, guys, we're misinterpreting this. This is 100% a horror movie. Boom. Last Torch means we get more of our little jams, more of our little stuff. How beautiful is that? Boom, boom, boom. Also, Matthew McConaughey, he could have... My throat is getting parched. Matthew McConaughey would have chemistry with like a wet paper bag, bro. I have a theory that Matthew McConaughey doesn't know how to act, and instead he just shows up on set and they hand him not even a script, but they just say, hey, this is who your character is. And then Matthew McConaughey goes, and then he just becomes them, dude. I've never seen someone so effortlessly act. And I felt like I was not on the right gravy train because I had not seen How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. And then one of my coworkers was like, dude, that needs to be on your list. And lo and behold, they were right. What can we drop? We don't need this. Goodbye. Okay. Now we will never have to worry about dirt again. Instead, we can just live our life as though dirt was never a thought or never an issue or never a problema. It simply was. So that is a problem that we can just ignore. I think that's the best way to handle resources. Is you just ignore it, right? I mean, we've been doing that for a while. You know what I've been saying, dude? We need more AI data centers. I feel like we're losing to, like, what else would we... fuck off. What else would we put, man? What, you want to have a tree around? Dude, we don't need trees. We need more AI data centers. Sometimes I, like, walk around and I'm like, dude, this is too much grass, dude. We have so much grass. We need more AI data centers. There's an area near where I live. Dude. Oh, fuck. There's a place near where I live. Oh, wait, is that going down? Dude, look at this. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. Ugh. Hold on. Hey, me, your connection. It's good on my end. LOL. What's crazy is that if you're watching that right now, you just heard me text you in real time. Isn't that crazy? And that's something to think about. Anyways, there's a place near where I live where they are selling like a large portion. Fuck. I'm gonna have to do this like one by one. What about that? What if I do it quick? Like that. Like that. Damn it. Okay. There's a place near where I live where they are taking down like a huge portion of this, not sacred ground, I guess I shouldn't say that, but it's just a sanctuary, dude. It's for the animals. And it's for the animals, but they're like getting rid of it so that way they can... Mother, am I stupid? Am I dumb? They're getting rid of it so that way they can have more AI data centers. which is crazy. And I think most people aren't a fan of that. But alas, what can you do? People are just gonna do whatever they want no matter what. Dude, why isn't this working? Why is it like cascading like that? I still feel your touch when you sleep next to me. I still feel your heart in my dreams. Forgive me my reason, but I don't know why. Why'd I sing that? Oh, because Cascade. That's so funny. All right. Bang. Oh my God. Oh, and I'm dropping shit. Golly. Okay, we try again. This is gonna work. Everybody, nobody panic. Hold on. Mwah. I love you. Thank you for sticking around, Jerry. That's Jerry, the traveling merchant, by the way. That's his name. Okay, so now we put this one here. Okay. We got it. We're in a flow. We don't break that, but we can still run around it. The goal is not to break it. The goal... Yes! Queen, bro. Queen slay. Slay, we're queening out. We're doing it. Oh, I'm so... Wait. Is that going to water the plants? If I do like this... Hold on. Is that okay? Like, are you going to grow? Mon friend? I didn't even think... I mean, I guess, yeah, because it's flat, right? Doesn't matter. We're going for it. If anything, we'll fix it later. We'll fix it in post. Fuck it. We'll do it live. Shout out Bill O'Reilly. I don't wish him harm, but fuck that guy. And all that he stands for. Oh, you beefed it. Sebastian, you did it right like 4 times in a row. And then you Saturday night beefed it, my guy. Golly. All right, ready. What about... Oh, my God. Is this interesting to anybody? Are you enjoying this? All right. Once we get this correct, because we're not stupid. Oh, my God. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Everybody relax. Nope, that has to stay, but we can take from there, right? Okay. Okay. We're going to end the episode here when we get this all worked out. Okay. It's flattening. Ah! Fuck. Boom. And just for good measure. Actually, we should have filled this earlier. Let's go. Do you see where my question is spawning from, though? Like, if it's cascading, I still feel your touch. Like, down, is that still, like, are we okay? Is that allowed? Is this allowed? I'm gonna... Hello? Can I not have this water? I can. Oh my God, I'm also super stupid. I could have just... Why would anyone watch this? Hold on. Let me just get a little more. I just want to make sure that it's flat and looking good. See, and I think my question is valid. Uh-oh. Okay, I guess we'll see if that still grows. I imagine it would, right? No reason for it not to. Now, this one I'm a little more concerned because eventually the plan would be... the plan would be that we can fix it in post. I totally forgot what I was saying. I got so sidetracked in my mind. Okay. Let's go a little higher. We only have 15. I feel like we knocked down so many. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, look, they're getting wet. Me wherever I go. Oh, look. They're getting wet. I apologize, I think immediately for that. Okay. Fuck, ow. Okay. Let's go get our carrots and put them in there, and then we'll probably end the episode there. Why don't actually I have... Why don't I just have it set like that, and then I'll read chat there. Okay. Carrots. We have so much dirt, which is good. Boom. Come here, my children. My children. My children. And the potatoes. Sure. Oh, we have more wheat over here. Boom, 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 boom. But we can't pick them up. We have so many things. How about this? Put that in your pipe and smoke it, huh? Yeah, that's what I thought. All right, we got 10 carrots. Maybe we'll stay awake during the night this time, so that way we can, what's it called? Get some more skeletons. Okay, are you gonna grow like that? Do you fuck with me? Alright, anyways. And it's raining, so of course they'll grow. That's our episode. Thank you so much. Goodbye. I love you, I think. Bye.